The boy was sobbing, and I couldn't understand how to refuse my dying friend, who folded his hand in front of me with breathless pleas, begging me to fulfill the dying man's last wish. Dan, you're making an emotional decision, but he said, I trust you. For God's sake, don't deny it. My baby boy will be raised by my brother, and I can't trust anyone more than you. I can't trust anyone. After my death, a brother will take that unfair advantage for being an only family member. Therefore, you become his spouse. For God's sake, Jungkook, marry my son. Fulfill that wish of a dying man. Save my son. I was helpless in front of Dan's tear, so I had to marry his son in the hospital room itself. Dan lived only a few hours after the marriage. Taehyung was crying for his father's death. They were shaking Dan again and again. Appa, you can't leave me like this. Wake up. Appa, please wake up. I couldn't even bring myself to console that crying boy who were half of my age. He was crying and shedding tears, but it didn't console him. But when he suddenly fainted, I had to hold him with both arms. I quickly called the nurse, and the nurse came. I had my friends myself and took Tae to my home. When I brought him home, I gave a room to Tae. You can stay in this room. They quietly went inside the room without saying anything. There was a maid in the house who did that housework, but I had to cook the food myself. I was single and not married yet. Dan and I became friends during the school days. We stayed together in the university. Our friendship would become deeper and deeper. He was still in the university when he fell in love with Sahar and got married. After a year of marriage, Taehyung was born. Dan and Sahar were extremely happy. Time passed like this, and Tae was 5 years old when Sahar died during the birth of her second child, and so did with her child. Dan was left broken. After Sahar, only Taehyung was his support, but he loved Sahar, so he didn't marry again. I used to go to his home often, and they used to call me uncle. Uncle, and today, the relationship I had established with him, I felt myself falling from my eyes. It was very difficult to maintain a relationship in which your mind and heart didn't believe in one way or another. I couldn't face this boy. A maid used to come to my house who cleaned and also cooked food. I was doing very well. Even without marriage, I was living my life well. I don't know why Dan put me in this test. The boy was not eating properly and was quite worried. For 2 days, he had not eaten properly, and for 2 days, I had not even peeped into his room to see he was doing in this condition. Perhaps if he had been at my house without any relationship, I would have been sympathized with him. But I couldn't understand. What should I do? With the relationship between me and him, I arranged the dinner in a tray and brought it to Taehyung's room. I knocked lightly and opened the door. He was sitting on the bed, crying. They got scared, seeing me. As soon as I came in and put the food on the bed, he stood up and moved against the wall. Please don't come near me. I'm not ready for this relationship at all. It's only my upper will. I took a deep breath and said, I know, I won't do anything to you. You think I'm that kind of a person. To these days, I have never looked at you like this. Nor can I look at you. I don't know why Dan took such a decision. I myself am hiding my eyes from you. But look, you're in a lot of pain right now, and I can't even console you. Eat this food, take care of yourself, and please, don't cry. If Dan has come back by you crying, he would have come back after your tears. Eat, please. I'm not hungry. I had nothing to eat. If I didn't eat, I will die and go to my parents. I took a deep breath and turned to him. I came to him and held his face. They were trying to free their hand, but I didn't let him go. Sitting here on the bed, I said sit here and then wipe his tear with my hand. There was panic. You don't need to worry about me. I won't tell you anything. I force fed him by making a morsel with my hand. I sat there till he ate the whole food. They was repeatedly saying that it is enough and he is not hungry, but I feed him. A glass of warm milk were also given to him before going to bed at night. Now, I used to take care of him. I used to worry about Tae all the time sitting in the office and call him many times asking Tae, are you okay? The maid has left. For work? Yes, she left. She made the food as per your request? Yes, she made it. Have you locked the door properly? Yeah, I did. You have locked it properly? If I said anyone knock, don't answer him for the front until I came back home. Don't come out into the garden. Okay, I'm in my room watching TV. Okay, well, what should I bring for you? They said, bring whatever you want. You still like something, don't you? Bring chocolate. I liked it. Okay, I will bring, but look, don't open the door. If anything's happened or you're afraid, call me immediately and tell me. Okay, I will tell you. Not even a month has passed. Then, when they called me, he was very upset. Jungkook, please come back. I'm very scared, I said. Tell me, what happened? Uncle has come outside. They're banging the door loudly, saying, open the door. I lost my sense after hearing this. I said, don't open the door at all. I'm just coming. Come quickly. I'm scared. Uncle will take me with him. How will he take you like this? Just close the door of your room well. Lock the window and the door too. I have locked everything. You should come quickly. As soon as I put the mobile on my ear, I told my manager that he should see the company. I had to leave early today. Look, you stay on the phone with me. Don't hang up, okay? Okay. I had reached home while talking to Tae outside the house. His uncle was standing angrily with a policeman. He was looking at me angrily when I got out of the car. Mister, why did you forcefully keep his nephew in your home? I didn't force anyone, he said. This person said that his nephew Kim Taehyung is at your home. Taehyung is definitely at my house, but he's my wife.